suffered and died alone. We're singing how marvelous and how wonderful, and my song shall ever be. And how marvelous, how wonderful is my Savior's love for me. We're singing how marvelous, how wonderful, and my song shall ever be. And how marvelous and how wonderful is my Savior's love for me. With the ransomed in glory, His face I at last shall see, will be my joy through the ages, to sing of His love for me. And with the ransomed in glory, His face I at last shall see, will be my joy through the ages, to sing of His love for me. We're singing how marvelous and how wonderful, and my song shall ever be. How marvelous, how wonderful is my Savior's love for me. We're singing how marvelous and how wonderful, and my song shall ever be. How marvelous, how wonderful is my Savior's love for me. Singing how marvelous, how wonderful, and my song shall ever be. How marvelous, how wonderful is my Savior's love for me. Oh, is my Savior's love for me. Oh, is my Savior's love for me.
Luke 10 features the three sub-themes of Mission Sunday today. Firstly, we see that, let's read Luke 10 verse 1 to 3 first. After this, the Lord appointed 72 others and sent them 2 by 2 ahead of Him to every town and place where He was about to go. He told them, "The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into His harvest field. Go, I'm sending you out like lambs among wolves." Firstly, we see that there's more praying, as there's 72 praying, as compared to in chapter 9, there were only 12. Secondly, we see that there's more giving in Luke 10. In the ending verses of Luke chapter 9, verse 57 to 62, you see Jesus' response to different ones who wanted to follow Him. And essentially, Jesus highlights the sacrificial giving up of comfort, of other loves, of social cultural expectations in order to fully follow him. Right after these conversations, Jesus calls the 72 in Luke chapter 10. So we see there's more giving in Luke chapter 10. And thirdly, we see that there's more going. From chapter 9, there were 12 that were sent out. In the subsequent chapter 10, we see that there were 72. So clearly there was a significant increase in the number going. The 72 who prayed more, who gave more, and who went out more than their predecessors. They came back with joy. Especially they reported about the experiences of how the demons submitted themselves to them. I found Jesus' response to them to be very fascinating. Let's read Luke chapter 10, verse 17 to verse 20. So the 72 came back with their report and they returned with joy and said, Lord, even the demons submitted to us in your name. Jesus replied, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. I've given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. However, do not rejoice that the spirits submit to you, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven. Please allow me to take some freedom to paraphrase what Jesus is saying here. He's essentially saying, hey guys, don't let your victory over demons give you greater joy and delight than your relationship with your Heavenly Father. The heart of Jesus, who asked his followers to ask the Lord of the harvest to send out more laborers, would definitely want to see more praying, more giving, and more going from Glad Tidings Church. So doing all this and having more trips, more church planters sent out, more churches built, more souls saved, more people set free from bondage should be one of our key concerns as a church. But Jesus also wants us not to let all these things give us greater joy than the joy of being God's child. So may our missions, thinking, and actions be aligned to what is important to Jesus. That the joy and delight of being God's very own, relating to our Father, will cause us to be catching our Father's heart and passion for missions. That we will mature as we relate intimately with our Heavenly Father and we become true sons and daughters who understand our rights and status as princes and princesses of the kingdom. But yet, we choose, like Jesus, to put aside our status as sons and daughters, to take on the role of a servant, to serve our Father's deepest desires in the nations. When we grow in healthy, God-centered, relational intimacy with our Heavenly Father, the byproduct will be more praying, more giving, and more going. As we wrap up the Mission Sunday segment this morning, can I invite us to stand to our feet and let's come to God, not as workers, but as His sons and daughters, not as spoiled brats who is always wanting things for ourselves, but telling the Lord, Lord, we want to be mature, that we want to be in your business. We see many hawkers are trying to hand their businesses to the children. The children all don't want to take this. It's difficult. Yeah, it's a tough life. But the Lord is looking for children that will have His heart and want to do it because they are close to Him. And that will be the byproduct. Missions is the byproduct of an intimate relationship with our Father. So as the team leaders in the town worship, I invite us to respond to God as His children, as a community.